What's up, folks? Welcome to the video. We're going to be going through the Scum update that just released today, the 2nd of November 2018. So even though you guys can go watch this for yourself, I like to make content on this stuff, and I think we could go through it together, maybe get something going on in the comments down below after it's uploaded, etc. Would be really cool. So I hope you guys have a few bits to say. Obviously, I think most people will be complaining about the vehicles in the base building, as I will as well, but at the same time, these are some features that I think are really going to be important for when the game does start to expand massively in terms of map size and adding the vehicles in the base building in, because there's some features here that you can add to your bases and stuff, which is really cool. And there's some extra character development in here, some extra inches to your character development. So let's have a look and see what we've got here. Scum's Wild Hunter update introduces an intense series of new features catering to the prisoner's most primal urges. The update is highlighted with the introduction of basic bow and arrow skills and both hunting wild game and combat against puppets and other prisoners. Prisoners can put these new skills to use by tracking and striking new boars and goats roaming the island, then crafting their trophies into intimidating headwear or decorative spiked heads. And slow things down around the campfire with the new musical instruments to play, including a banjo, guitar and a harmonica. Additionally, character customization include a fully nude character model and the ability to apply attribute points to a prisoner's genitals. Why have they applied that to a prisoner's genitals? Maybe you could swing and do a windmill and maybe knock someone out, or maybe have like a superpower or something. I don't really know, but... So we got the bows and arrows. Now, a lot of people knew this was going to be coming in, and it finally is. So the bow on the right-hand side is a bow you're going to be able to find on the island, whereas a bow on the left is a crafted and improvised bow, which doesn't do much damage, and that is something you can only craft. Now, that goes for the arrows as well. Obviously, you have the carbon arrow, which is the most durable one, which is the top one now. You're going to be able to find them, but the ones underneath you're going to be able to craft. Over time, they're going to implement features where you can actually upgrade and basically build your own arrow or craft your own arrows. And hopefully the arrowheads as well. That would be pretty interesting if you can actually craft different arrowheads, like poisonous ones, or, you know, ones that can just like knock you out and just put you to sleep or something. That would be interesting, but they do say there that they're going to be updating that in the future. Primal crafting, more cool headgear so you can have matching outfits with your buddies, goat cap and boar cap. So not only are you going to be able to wear the bear hat now, or the bear head, you can now have the boar and the goat. Now, the goat's pretty cool, but I really wish there was one like for the deer or something, because I just want to wear some antlers. I don't know why, I just think it looks pretty cool. It would be funny as well, to be fair. Never enough Halloween decorations. Those heads on spikes send a clear message to people who wander into your camp. Also, these are crafted through the blueprint system, so you can get creative with them. So, as I was saying before, obviously with the base building and stuff, these are all little features, mini features that you can add to your bases and your characters as well, before they actually fully implement them into... before they actually have the base building and everything in. And it also says here you can get creative with them, so you can probably put them on walls. You probably, you know, you can put them anywhere, really. It's not just going to be like sticking them in the ground. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Everyone asked for a tooth necklace, so here it is. We also added an ear necklace, and both necklaces come in 3 possible variants depending on how much you like hunting. Okay, that's pretty cool, because you can still have that on your character if people want that. Then, you know, and it's also another thing to get your fame points up because you're crafting. So more things to craft, more things to fame. Now, this is the one here. I don't get this. Let it hang. One of the core features that we added to the Wild Hunter is a fully nude body in character customization. So that's the beginning screen where you create your character. Also, we added a slider for your phallus. The default size is 4 inches, and you can increase it to a maximum 8 or decrease it to the lowest at 1 inch. As with everything in Scum, this attribute is connected, so if you add points into length, it will reduce available attribute points, and if you reduce the size, you will gain more attribute points to be used elsewhere. Okay, so yeah, so the longer your penis is, obviously there's other attributes you're not going to be able to put stuff to. So just be careful with how you want to extend it. I mean, I don't really see the point. I don't really see the point in having like a giant penis, but. Also, we respect people who do want to have such a visual experience. That's why we also have a concealed mode. Owners of the Scum supporter pack start with an extra 2 inches. Okay, so I've got the supporter pack. Obviously, that was the extra pack where you get the watch. And you had the golden... Was it the golden eagle at first? The golden deagle? Which they added in. So if you got that pack, you get an extra 2 inches, which is great. Musical instruments, a guitar, a banjo, and a harmonica. Now, I play guitar as well. I write songs and stuff in my spare time. So having a guitar is pretty cool. Also, all musical instruments can be played with keyboards starting with C note on the R key on the keyboard when in play instrument mode. We can't wait to see what music the community will create with these new instruments. This is going to be pretty cool. This is going to be pretty cool. It's just something to do within the game. It's fun. It's just something else to do. So if people are moaning why there isn't so much stuff to do in the game, little updates like this is going to be bringing them sort of features in. So you're going to have so much to do over time. And where it's the Unreal Engine, I think it's a great idea because the Unreal Engine, you can add so many things into the game so easily because it's such a great engine to work with. Behind the camera view. So for now, this mode is only available to users that rent servers and have the admin role, though we are working on expanding that in the future. Yes, it's here. You can finally become a drone and fly around. To enable it, just create a character with the name Drone290818. So obviously use the WASD to move, mouse scroll for the speed, enter to change views, page up and down, teleports you to players. So this is mainly for admins so they can actually see what's going on, which is great because if there's any people like stream snipers, hackers, stuff like that within servers, then at least the admin or the admin for the server or the admins for the server can actually moderate and do what they need to do within the game to try and keep the server as safe as possible. You also get a glimpse of the underground part. Oh, you can also get a glimpse of the underground part of the naval base as it's released in this patch. Yes! Yes, there we go. The underground part of the naval base is released. So there's going to be more loot and more places to explore. So this is going to be freaking awesome. Simplified Chinese. Okay, so fully operational simplified Chinese has been implemented in the Wild Hunter update. There is a new head option to choose from at the character creation, and that's what I think. I think they should have different races and ethnicities within the customer character creation, because it seems to be only like white guy, black guy, and that's pretty much it at the minute. But they should have all races really, but you know, to cater for everyone. So that's great. That's brilliant. Okay, so we're on the last parts here. So balance changes. As Scum is a survival game at its core, we are starting to slowly decrease spawn rates of items for a more survival feel in the game. So the balance changes are: military loot spawn rate has been reduced by 50%. That is a lot. That is a hell of a lot. All the other loot has been reduced by 25%. All food gained from chopping puppets, animals and players is reduced to 50% now. Fame point gain from shooting sentries is 4 times lower. Tearing out papers from diaries does not give fame points anymore. Increased sugar gain on juices from 11 grams to 19 grams per 100. Okay, so it's going to be harder to get your sugar levels up. And obviously your fame points is going to be a lot more difficult to get, because a lot of people used to farm fame points from mechs, including myself. It's just easier. Urinating will now decrease sodium levels up to 10% per urination, which is great because everyone's always getting way too much sodium, so it's great that we can do that now. Puppets can be chopped into meat or can't be chopped into meat or fat anymore. Meat could not be eaten before any what, so we decided to remove it. Right, okay, not sure about that one. Binoculars take 2x2 space in inventory now. All scopes can be used as binoculars by holding them in your hand. And here we go. Bug fixes. A fixed event selection combo box, sometimes not changing the selected event. Fixed a bug where grape trees would disappear after searching. Thank goodness, because I like my grapes and I couldn't get any in the game because they glitched. Fixed a bug that caused the camera to fly away if death occurred while prisoner was in the air. Fixed a bug where corpses would disappear sometimes. Fixed a bug where items would disappear after stabbed into corpses. Fixed a bug with lookout ladders being unclimbable. Yes, that's cool because that's one of the crafting ladders. Fixed scope crosshair disappearing issue. Prisoner corpse is now properly cleared of equipment on search. Fixed the bug where prisoner's corpse was twitching and teleporting on death. Fixed the bug where people would fall through the land in caves and be able to kill players below the ground. Fixed the bug where some blueprints could not be destroyed. Okay, and finally, admin commands. The admin command for banning and setting fame points can be done even if the player is offline now. Awesome. Banned players are removed from the statistic list. So obviously I think that's the event list. So they're going to be taken off of that as well. Adding new command, hashtag set fame points to all value. Every online player on the server gets the same amount of fame points. Optimizations and anti-cheat. More client and server optimizations improved. Improvements due to 4.20 migration and further updates on our anti-cheat system. In case you get a problem... in case you get a problem of connecting to a server, please keep in mind that at the moment this patch deployment that servers can take up to 60 minutes to update. So this patch has just came out, guys, and if any of you are out there like, you know, you didn't have to do that, we could have just looked at it ourselves, but I like to go through it with you guys because that's kind of what we're doing at the minute. We're kind of like on the Scum content, so it's great that we can check out the updates together, get into some conversation in the comments, etc., which is pretty cool. And obviously there's a load of comments under there. There's a lot of haters because they want the vehicles and base building in. It is a big disappointment that they're not in, but these other features will be very important for the future as well. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Come and join us for the live streams. We're streaming tonight at probably 5 PM GMT, so make sure that you guys come and check that out, and don't forget to comment, and I'll catch you in the stream later on. Peace out.